Hello everybody, Maureen here again with my latest journal. It's a kit from Nevermore Creations. Lindsay asked a while back if some of us would like to produce a journal using her new kit, and I'm delighted to say I was one of them chosen. So I hope I've done this justice, Lindsay. It's a one signature pamphlet stitch, and it's roughly 9 by 6, give or take a notch. I've actually tried to keep the country rustic look, so I've just done it up with a piece of string. As you can see, it's a Hessian covering, which has given me some grief. I don't think I'll be doing many more of them. It's not the easiest material to work with. But anyway, yes, it was a file folder covered in Hessian and reinforced with Craftex. The two little cards here are from the kit, which are just tucked in there, and this also is open here, so something can be put in there as well. A little butterfly there as a stopper. And inside we have the name of the kit, Country Piece, and a dictionary page giving the definition of country. These two little cards from the kit, one of them with "This book belongs to," and this one, "The story begins." And this is just a strip from our Edwardian Lady book. This is one of the lovely pictures from the kit with the cow. And what I've done here, this is actually all part of the picture, but I've actually cut into it, so I've made a little tab to go in there. Hessian tab there to turn it over. And these stamps, all part of the kit, which are, I think, absolutely lovely. This is another one from this, and a little spare piece of card tucked in there. This lovely sheet, the quote from Christina Rossetti, saying, "One day in the country is worth a month in town." And yes, I live in the country, so I can second that. I've done lots of stitching on the pages. They're all coffee dyed, very vintage looking. This is a sheet from an old recipe book with eggs. Tells you how to boil eggs, which is quite handy. And we have a pocket this side with turkey in the straw on a journaling card. This again was another whole sheet, but what I've done is printed off twice, so it's made a pocket, and we've got a things to do list in there. Music sheet. This coffee dyeing with the doily came out particularly well, I thought. It's always somewhat hit and miss with doing that sort of thing, isn't it? You never know how much you're going to get. I've done stenciling as well. Another little pocket. This is the same card as is on the front, but I've made it into a pocket this time with a sheet from Daphne's Diary. This sheet here is from the kit, a plain, and I've printed some lines on the back. Here again, this was a whole sheet, but what I've done is printed this piece out twice, stuck it on top, so you've got a little band to put pieces in there. Lots of stenciling on this one. This is a flip open piece. Some of these bits are from my stash, as is this one as well. Take Me Home Country Roads I found on Pinterest. This sheet is from my stash, but I thought went particularly well with the next page coming up from the kit. This is from the kit as well, some lovely little cards. Piece of blue vellum, which also lays quite nicely there. On this one, this was the whole sheet, and again I've doubled up on the cow, so it's made a little tuck spot. And there we've got the farmyard, lovely little card from the kit, and another one of lady with her eggs in the basket from the kit again. More plain pages for journaling. This one from the kit with the cockerels and Be Still from Psalm 46. Plans, another card, and this is from my stash, a little envelope, little vellum envelope, and a little spare piece of card from the kit. Doily, this again, that patterned page from the kit, which I've backed with some lining. Lined paper, I should say. This I found, this is from an old vintage book. Has it had the girls on it? I thought it was quite appropriate, but it is a bit delicate, so I've reinforced it with washi tape. This is one of the envelopes, as you can see, which opens, and we have a guest checklist in there. I'll do that up afterwards. Stitching again round, this one from the kit again, very pretty page. More lined paper on the backing of that one. This is the centre of the journal, and I've made an envelope here and reinforced this with washi tape. This is another sheet from the kit, which you'll see further up there. It's the same as one I've used on one of the other pages. Washi tape again to reinforce that side. And here we are, here's that sheet again. And I've put the band across there with another one of the cards which is supplied. This one says, rapidly, merrily, life's sunny hours flit by, gratefully, cheerily, enjoy them while they fly. Charlotte Bronte. I've stuck this tag down on here and made a pocket for this one, which is just an idea, and that was actually from my stash. That's the other side of that vintage story about the cows. There's also stamping. These are stamps I've used on the top of the pages. This one has a little envelope, and inside I've put some more of those dear little stamps that come in the kit. Very sweet. I like those very much. Nope. Put that on afterwards, that's very small. Okay, another sheet. So this is a flip out one. And here some little bits from my stash, a little trowel and pieces, little seed packet. This has a pocket here, and what I've done here is made run off two of the little cards that come in it, and put some spare, just plain paper inside, so it can be like a little notebook. And I actually found a lamb charm amongst my stuff, so I've put that on there. That's the vellum again. This is another one of the cards from the kit, nice for journaling. Also from the kit, and this is just a vintage kilos and stones and things. This one again, I've made a pocket. I've run the picture off twice, so I've done this as an extra. So it's made a pocket and to put that library card in. And I also found a goose, which I thought went quite nicely on there. And that has the quote, have a heart that never hardens, and a temper that never tires, and a touch that never hurts. And that's Charles Dickens, which is rather nice. That's the other side of that doily. Again, I've done the same thing with this. This was a whole page, or this comes, but I've with the addition of another piece from Edith's book, The Edwardian Lady, This is a piece I had in my stash, just a little piece that's got Remember This, which I thought went quite nicely. And I've laid an extra layer here, so this also is a pocket here, which you can put things in. And that says, The Poetry of the Earth is Never Dead, and that's by Keats. Nice picture of a farmhouse. And that. This one here, I've just done a torn book page, and this is just a sheet from my stash, which I just put in here as an extra ephemera. And that's again on that nice sheet from the kit. The other side of the recipe. This from the kit is a big patch, selected vegetables, very cute. And I found a card on Pinterest, which has got Mr. Carrot, which I thought was quite nice in with the vegetables. This one I've made this notes as a flip with the washi tape on that one. And here I've got, this is a weekly planner. There's that one, and also 2 more of the sweet little cards from the kit, one where they're picking apples. And this one, which is so sweet, little girl with the chickens and the hen. This little envelope I had in my stash, and got a tiny little card. Again, my fingers don't work that well, but there's a tiny little card that goes in there. And I've put a little button on there to hold that as a stopper. Piece of the Hessian under there as well. There's also, as you've seen, some lace. Another card from the kit, which I've made into a pocket. And from my stash again, happiness card, which is always nice to have, I think. Remind you that we should be very grateful for what we have. There's always somebody worse off, isn't there? And this one, this also is from the kit. I've made this, or done this band of Hessian down the side. And as I say, this is from the kit, and this, I've just put this time card in there, which is obviously from my stash. So that's my journal. Thank you again to Lindsay for allowing me this kit to work with. I hope you like it, and the link's below, hopefully. First time I've done it, so I should attempt to do it. But anyway, it's from Nevermore Creations, Lindsay's Etsy shop. So I hope you like it and support her. Thank you.